Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Phi and this is Money Philosophy. Thank you for coming back for another day of Tesla analysis. Today, in addition to technical analysis, we will also look at a couple of catalysts from now until the end of the year to see where Tesla might be going and what catalyzed Tesla for the next run, if there is a next run. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I am a growth stock investor and a trader, and I'd love to share with you my investing and trading journeys. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Here's the daily chart for Tesla. Today, Tesla is up over 4%, currently running at $1,127. We still have about an hour left in the trading day, and I expect Tesla to hold this trend, probably give or take a few dollars into the close. I drew a selling zone and buying zone here. So this is the area where Tesla faces a lot of resistance, as well as this area where Tesla has a lot of support. It basically just helped me understand it a little bit more. If Tesla falls down, then I expect it to bounce again right around the green area here, which is between $1,002 and $1,038. The resistance zone is between 1200 and 1243, and 1243 was Tesla's all-time high. I know the range is fairly wide, but this gives us a very good picture of overall support and resistance zone. The daily chart here seems to be bullish, although in the grand scheme of things, it seems to be still in consolidation mode. It has major consolidation between 1000 and 1200 for the last few weeks. It did look like a double top here a few days ago, but right now it looks to be fighting that double top to make this a higher low and potentially running further. So if we are looking at the upside, the next resistance would be 1145, 1189, 1243, and then after that would be new all-time high. The volume today is only 50% at the time of this recording. Granted, we still have another hour to go, but I do think that the 50% volume is very low. This signifies either Elon has not been selling any shares today, or that the market has not been purchasing or selling as much, or both for that matter. Let's take a look at the hourly chart. On the hourly chart here, Tesla also seems to be breaking out within the first hour, but then been consolidating for the last few hours. This is a very strong trend for the bulls, given the consolidation here. However, the volume is only 50%. So all it tells me is that there is a okay amount of buyer and sellers, and there is no major force in either direction at the moment. The trading range for tomorrow on the upper end is 1165, the middle pivot point is 1127, and the bottom pivot point is 1103. The bottom pivot point happens to be the highest pivot point for today, so that means that Tesla trading range just moved up significantly based on the volatility in the morning of this stock. The volatility to the upside today is mainly attributable to the news that Giga Berlin is now ready and slated for production in early December. With that piece of information, which should not come as a surprise to any Tesla bulls, that means that Giga Shanghai is now able to produce a lot more cars for the Chinese market, or the Asian market for that matter, and it would not have to export to Europe anymore, or at least the volume is not going to be as much as it did in the past. So that is great news. With Tesla, With Tesla, the math is very simple. If you have capacity to produce more car, that means you can add more to the bottom line, because Tesla will sell more cars to the extent it can produce more cars. The issue is not demand. The issue has always been supply. So I do think this is excellent good news, although it should not come as a surprise once again to any of the Tesla followers out there. We also know that Giga Texas is slated for production in Q4 of 2021, and we are in the last month, or almost in the last month of Q4. So it is just a matter of time and probably days even for Giga Texas to start production. I believe to a certain extent that Giga Texas has already produced vehicles on its TCO, which is a temporary certificate of occupancy. However, it might not be able to sell those vehicles just yet until it could have a final CO, certificate of occupancy. Texas is notorious for making things easy, at least from a regulatory and permit standpoint for business owners, especially manufacturers. So I do think that it's just a matter of days before Giga Austin receives the final certificate of occupancy, thereby allowing it fully occupy the building and producing vehicles. When that happens, then the East Coast market and the Southern market could be easily supported by Giga Austin, leaving Fremont factory to meet the demand of West Coast. My Model Y has been ordered since the beginning of September, and at the time I had an estimated delivery date of January. Right now it is between February 22nd and March 22nd, so I think that there is a little bit of a delay in that process, but with Giga Texas coming online, I do think that Fremont can focus on producing vehicles for the West Coast and thereby accelerating that timeline. It is amazing from an investor standpoint to see that So here's December calendar, just so we can see the outlook of the upcoming potential catalysts or big events. Today is the 29th of November, so we are still 2 days away from the month of December. If you are looking onto this calendar, December 9th happens to be on a Thursday, and December 9th has a lot of significance around the stock split rumors out there. Now, I quite frankly don't know if it will happen. I think it's probably highly unlikely, but it is a day that a lot of traders will be watching. If history has shown us anything, Tesla has the tendency to buy the rumors, sell the news. I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla be running up this week and next week and then sell off on the 9th, whatever event that might be. Assuming there is no major event there, then it could still be a sell-off day for the 9th and the 10th because of the expectation and anticipation building up to that day. We also want to look at the last week of December, the 27th, which is after Christmas. This is the week where we could potentially see Elon sending out an email motivating the rest of the team and gearing up for Q4 delivering results. December 31st is the last day of the quarter. It happens to be on a Friday, which means that we will likely find out Tesla final Q4 2021 vehicles delivery number either Sunday, January the 2nd or Monday, January the 3rd. If it is on Monday, it would likely be before market open. I do think that the delivery number will be very significant, especially with the last few weeks of the year with Giga Berlin and Giga Austin coming in online. Keep in mind that for a manufacturing facility, especially at this size, to produce vehicles at full capacity, it could take months, if not a whole year. So I'm not hoping that Giga Texas or Giga Berlin will be able to produce 1/12 of its full capacity. Far from it. If both plans are slated to produce 1 million vehicles per year in the short term, I don't necessarily think that they would get anywhere near 80,000 vehicles or anything like that in a month of December. However, I do think that they should easily push out 10 to 15,000 vehicles, which it could easily boost the bottom line. Not by much, but it could get Tesla very close to that 1 million vehicles delivered total for 2021. Back to chart analysis here. Here is the 4-hour chart. As you can see, that Tesla bottomed out around $1,080, give or take, in the last few days. So I think that this currently serves as a decent support. If Tesla retrace back down, it should stop right around there. Given that the trading range tomorrow is substantially higher than today, I think that Tesla will probably not get anywhere near there. The lower range for tomorrow is 1105. So I think that is as far as Tesla gonna go. The upside is still more likely in Tesla. If Tesla has any kind of significant gap in the morning, especially gap down, I think that's a good opportunity to enter a short-term call option for immediate profit or even a day trade. At this point, I'm not yet entering any trade of longer term in nature because I'm still waiting for an optimal point. I don't know where that is. I'm hoping that December 9th or December 10th would give me that opportunity with selling the news type behavior in Tesla. So we'll have to wait until then to make that decision. But for now, short-term trading, I'm going to stick with the gap trade. So this is it for this video. I hope you find the information helpful. Until the next video, bye.